Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Spanish Republic actually. We've had a revolution. I think when I last left you we were about to commence moving through Central Europe here towards Bohemia and some of the other places. I think we've been besieging this for a while. I think I'm going to, just for the sake of speed, I think we're going to auto-resolve this. It says that we've got the advantage. It's all just bog standard infantry, so I think I'm going to hold my fingers and cross my fingers and auto-resolve. Yeah, so we lost a lot of infantry basically. Well, that's fine, that's not a problem. Let's repair some of this stuff. Okay, let's look at some of this as well, because we don't need. I'm going to look at my science, but I think we've got enough places, to be honest. Yeah, Leipzig and Odense. I think Odense can go. We do need to do quite a lot of upgrading, I think. I need to upgrade the dockyards. They don't seem to be functioning properly at the moment, those trading areas. Right, let's do that. And we need to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cavalry in there. Well, these need repairing as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put those cavalry in there. And then we've got a stack there just to guard against anything that these guys do. Let's have a look at Stockholm, because it's now Russian. So let's go up here. Let's press the space bar, see what's happening. There must be stuff going on around here along the border. The Russians are really taking on the Swedes. Yeah, I think probably the Russians are going to end up destroying the Swedes, so we don't need to do it actually. But we're saying that we are going to move our fleets that are based in here. In Antwerp. We're going to move them round to, where are we going to move them to? Move them round to here, and we've got one here as well that we can move round to similar position just here. They can support each other. Just need to protect the port. It's trading, which is down here. And we need to do a bit of upgrade. We're going to go through and upgrade a lot of stuff fairly soon, but we'll just get the military stuff out of the way. Let's do this. Let's auto-resolve that. Oh gosh, I hate it when it does that. I just hate it. Oh my word, it's still alive. It's just, yeah, so annoying. Okay, well, it could be worse, I suppose. Could have lost a unit. We're going to upgrade these guys. Sorry, repair them. Got some guys here that we can maybe get across. Yep, I think so. Bring them down here. Joining with these guys. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Pick up the guys. Boom. Boom. Come off guys. And move them down to here. Move these guys up to here. So pretty much got a lock on the Baltic now. We've got pretty good army here, which will be up to speed soon. They don't have much in the way of experience, but it's fairly balanced. Got 2 fleets here that can take on the Russians, I think, without any trouble. We've now got to look at doing stuff around here. Are we going to attack here? We might lose a few guys. Let's have a look, see what it says. Actually, because everyone's joined, I think we're going to do this. We're just going to auto, because it's definitely giving us the. It's got everyone involved basically. That's gone, that's good. Divinity, we need to destroy that. We're getting a lot of places that we... Odense, Magdeburg. Alright, we need to chapter school. That'll make people happy, so perhaps we'll keep that, although it's Protestant. Odense is going, Magdeburg is going. It's Magdeburg. There's Magdeburg, that's going. Repairing these, or actually that is being destroyed. Yeah, that's being repaired. Okay, well we need to... Again, this is a bit of a pain, to be honest. That's again a College of Divinity. Don't need to upgrade that. We need to repair this that we just destroyed, unfortunately. We need to do stuff here. It's all costing us quite a lot of money, but it's obviously we're getting into the episode quite quickly and doing quite a lot of stuff here. Alright, so we're going to take all these off, unfortunately. Right, okay, and same thing here. These guys are being replenished. We need to take these off so we can do everyone at one go so that they can all be replenished. Because they've all been fighting battles. We're not going to do any more fighting now. We're not going to move on to here until we've replenished. I wasn't intending to take Berlin this turn, but it looked to me as if we had a pretty good chance of doing so before they counterattack. So we're just going to... You used to be able to grab all of these guys and just do it. Take them all off, take them all on, to replenish them, but I found that Control G does not work. Control A right doesn't work anymore when you're doing replenishing for some reason. So we don't want anyone being repaired at the moment because we're going to have to... Can I do it? No, it won't take it off, so you've got to do it individually, which is a real pain. I'm sorry to put you through this, but there's no way I can make sure. In fact, it's grabbing them as well for the moment, which is weird. Wow, we've taken some real hits. Don't need to spend a turn or so replenishing. When I've got all this off, I'll go through and replenish all of them. Then it will take a turn or so, and then we'll do another onslaught on them. It seems to be their main. Prague seems to be where they're putting all their troops. There doesn't seem to be very much down here at all, which can cause us any problems, to be honest. This spy had a good look round, couldn't see much in the way of troops. Well, there's about a stack and a half, saying that. There's about a stack and a half, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can now replenish all these guys because they don't have any existing replenishment going on. The reason for doing this is that you don't get that situation where you're half replenishing an army. You're paying for them to replenish up to a certain point, and then you suddenly find in the next turn that they're not all replenished. Whereas this way we pay the full amount and they're all replenished. Right, now do you need to be careful here? Probably move them back. Don't need both those generals actually. Just so you have another army starting. Full stack. Not quite a full stack. Maybe we'll send a guy down. That's better. That's slightly more balanced, more artillery. Yeah, we're not going to be able to stop this, so might as well just leave it on. There'll be a rebellion here, whatever happens. So we might as well leave the 200 and 2,000 and something. Let's move to here. For la Corona, indeed. Is he going to attack us? He might do. He might do. This doesn't have a fortress, you see. So anyway, I think we're okay here. So we've got basically what have we got here? We can recruit yet? We can't because we're repairing stuff here. But we need another stack, I think. I feel, and we'll use this general to general it. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks to push on through the Prussian areas. Actually, here, looking here, I think we can take the city. There's nothing in here. And again, I think I'm just going to auto-resolve this. Okay, that actually worked to our advantage, 450. We might have actually lost that anyway, to be honest. That's quite possible. You know, I couldn't maybe have not done any better than that which actually happened. And now we can reinforce, replenish these guys. Let's move the spy on. Or do we need to? Do we need to? Let's have a look and see what's going on down here. Oh, sorry, it's getting a bit jerky for some reason. We've got an army here. Let's get some more guys from Madrid. Some more cavalry, I think. 1, 2, 3 armies ready to deal with the Venetians and the Austrians if they get difficult. Maybe we'll send a spy this direction. So it's getting quite jerky for some reason. I don't really know why either. There's not very much down here, as you can see. Not very much in the way of troops. And we're actually at the border of the Prussian Empire. There's not much after that. So you've only got these guys up here. These 2 areas, or 3 areas rather. They've just taken Jelgava. Okay, what are we doing here with this army? Okay, so we've got another general. Right. So we've got to come round and destroy this guy. Let's take a risk actually. What to do? We've got 16,000. I don't want to build any more armies. I've got a feeling this wouldn't be enough to take on these guys. We're going to have to move these guys around. Ooh, I'm not sure we're going to reach. You're not going to reach. Okay, well let's try these guys here. See if we can get an army that reinforces. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We'll have to fight this. We can't auto-resolve this. We're going to have to fight this. Don't want the general on first, do we? Cavalry on. Okay, let's get the cavalry on first, I think. We can rush on and plug any holes, etc. Okay, and the artillery I think will be last. If we can get it to... There we go. Right, so it still gives us advantage. Let's just carry on and deal with these guys. There's still some guys hiding in the Austrian territory that we don't have access to. The Austrians hate us. There's just kind of a long historical thing between the Austrian Habsburgs and the Habsburgs that ruled Spain. For some reason, I can't think why that is, but if someone knows, they could let me know. There was at one stage they were all ruled by Charles V, I think. Spain and Austria. But anyway, we'll have to perhaps Google that, have a look and see what was going on, why they suddenly fell out. They have long historical enmity, that's the word. Okay, so this will be the first battle of the episode. We're about 15 minutes in, we haven't really fought a battle yet, so it's quite nice to do that. Okay, the artillery. I always like to start off with the artillery. It's kind of a sets the scene. Let's put these really far forwards. I think that their stuff's going to be quite close. It's weird that I've got a general's bodyguard there. Okay, cavalry over to the flank. They're going to swing round to try and take out any artillery, etc. they've got. It's got more troops coming on, of course. But these guys are just going to defend the artillery, basically. Let's move the artillery back slightly. They will fire over the top of these guys, but Yeah, let's go for this. Get the general to the rear. Start. And all my guys are going to go around here. Go over to that actually, because that's more deadly. Okay, so his horse artillery are really in trouble straight away. Our guys are coming on from behind him, of course. Got some more cav. Let's charge these guys, this regiment of foot. Gonna watch these guys, they could try and take out my artillery. Wow, that was quite deadly actually. Okay, well this should be over fairly quick. Just need to throw our cavalry in. Yeah, we've got loads of stuff coming on from behind, so this will definitely all be fine. It's not going to go quick, but it will go, basically. Not going to be quick. It's not. It's just going to be quite. It's going to square. Yeah, I think we did that in time. Let's go. Oh gosh, they need to go into square actually. See if we can deal with this cavalry incursion. Oh, I lost a general. But I think that's the one over here. Yeah, these guys should be okay. Should be fine. Oh, losing some guys now. Bring up the infantry as well. So how are we doing here? Are we actually doing okay? Okay, we're doing okay, I think. Yep. Oof. Gosh, he's still there. 45. I would have thought that they would have managed to actually destroy them. Once this guy's gone, we're actually going to charge, use this infantry and move forward. But I think we're okay anyway. I honestly do not think that we're in any trouble. There's more troops coming on all the time. Yeah, let's just get on with this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they're gone. Let's get all this infantry to move up. The artillery to continue firing. They're starting to go now. Kill the general. Okay. So we can hit this guy a bit more. Six. Okay, that should be that. And over here things are going okay as well. Should be able to put together a pretty good stack to go back to guard Alsace. And now we've taken Bavaria, taken Munich, we should find that they've stopped feeding through troops from the south. When we first attacked, that was one of our problems. We took out Berlin and we moved along the northern area of Germany. But we found that the Prussians were coming in from the south, from Bavaria, sort of strategically outflanking us. But now that shouldn't happen once we've destroyed this army. Ooh, I think we're going to saddle up our artillery because I think we're hitting our own guys now. Okay, I think we're done. Let's continue the battle because we want to kill these guys off if we can. Don't want them running back into Austrian territory and causing us problems. I'll fast forward in a sec. I just want to make sure I've got everyone lined up on someone. And let's go fast. There we go. Right, so good. Bit of a weird battle, I mean, but strategically, tactically we had them rather because we had an army coming on from behind them. So they're always going to be in trouble. But we had good artillery as well to take them out. They're always going to be struggling to survive. Okay, any more left? Oh, there's some over here. Just going to send some cav or something to kill these guys off. It would only help if that was the case. There's 5 of them. There we go. Well, it wasn't close victory, was it? But there we go. That's just the way the auto resolve tends to consider things, I think. Okay, good. So first battle won. I'm surprised. We lost 1,000. I'm surprised. That's quite a heavy. Oh god, where has he retreated? Oh my god, he's retreated next to our territory. Oh my word. So there's no way that we're going to get back there in time because this is at the end of his move. Has no movement left at all. God damn it. So he probably is going to grab this city. Or try. No, he's only got four lots of cavalry, so maybe not. We've got to move this back anyway, so let's do that. So it's 2 turns, gosh. Well, perhaps we should do this. Let's repair all of them. And we need infantry. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're too good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. Then these guys can actually go here now, and they'll form the basis of another, another army. Gosh, don't need to repair that, do we? There we go. Yeah, so that's going to be very annoying because he's obviously just going to go there. Let's destroy that as well. Research and technology. We're fine. We're fine. These are all being destroyed, I think. You can see we're well down the trees on the research side of things. It's only 1729. I think we're about 60 turns. That'll be, I think. This will be the 60th turn, so we're doing really well. The other thing is, when you auto-resolve, the only good thing about it is you tend to get a lot of attributes. The generals tend to all pick up attributes, whereas when you're fighting the battle, it doesn't tend to happen as often. Right, so as you can see, we've cleared out quite a lot in the last 20 minutes or so of the Central European area. The Germans really, so the Prussians really only have this army here, which is, they've all got raggedy flags, although there's quite a lot of them. So all their forces are really around Bohemia, to be honest. That's where they mainly seem to be based. But once that is dealt with, I think we're going to be fine. But at the moment, we can't do very much against that unit, which is inside Austrian territory. The Austrians hate us, I think, as I said. Historically, we're not going to. We could try, but I don't think that they're going to. Not for a moment do I think they're going to give us military access. They're just hostile to us. Oh, they thought about it for a while. There was a slight pause. Okay, well that's done. Nothing more we can do. We can do some more upgrading. Oh, we can. There's an army over here that we can bring back. This army, which is now up to scratch, it can go to here. It can come back to Europe. Or, I don't know, do we want it to go to North America? Let's check out North America. I think North America's fine. We're gradually sort of coming over towards these guys. I think it's another turn. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to do much until they actually hit. Over here, we're just really keeping a watching brief on the Venetians. They're at peace with us, but we've got a stack here ready in case they get a bit uppity. They might decide to attack us. I don't know. They don't have much quality, and it's all depleted, actually, all of it. Yeah, there's a lot of them, but it's very depleted. That's it, I think. That's all there is in North America. That's the only places that we have captured. The Ottomans own this area here, sort of Michigan. Sorry, not Michigan, this area here. Louisiana, etc. They don't seem to have anything there. They've obviously traded that out with someone. So that's fine. I don't think we need to worry about anything in North America at all. It's all pretty much under control. We're preempting any kind of Venetian betrayal. We can have these guys come in and destroy them quite quickly, or certainly hold them, even if we can't destroy them. We can always get an army. So I think Europe is the place where this army needs to go. I'm pretty certain that it needs to go to Europe. Some interesting units, some North American units, Native American. So we need to come down to, oh, I just noticed something there. Let's do that there. And let's bring that army down. Let's bring them down from here. There's no fleets that are going to give us any problems. The Prussians don't really have a fleet that could cause us a problem. The Danish fleet will now, it was around, but it disappeared. I'm not quite sure where it went. But I'm going to come in here, I think, and then move south. There we go. Boom. Let's get off, and we'll head south to, actually head along the coast, I think. Head down to here. We'll head down towards this direction. And the ship has probably run out of steam. I don't mean that literally. It's run out of movement. Okay, so that's done. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think so. The Austrians have a lot of troops, considering that they only have 5 or 6 territories. Württemberg to... Actually, considering they only have 3 territories, they have quite a few troops. Who are they at war with? Gosh, they're allied with the Ottomans. Very unusual. And they're kind of in our group, really. Venice is as well, which is a pain. 329, they love us. 300. Poland has 1 territory, probably that's a rebellion territory. I'm guessing that it would have been conquered and then rebelled. Right, Prussians have probably not been able to hold it. Russia, let's try and trade. Always worth trying to trade. Won't necessarily get it, of course, but you can try. No, they are hostile to us as well. I mean, they fall again into the Prussian, into the sort of the imperial powers. If you look at Spain, it's all Northwest Europe that hates us. Sweden, Russia, Austria. It's all this area that really doesn't like us. Okay, well I think we're at time to just resolve what's going on in the way of ministers, etc. Should we kick him? Let's see what happens. Oh, not so good. Not worried about prestige so much, so maybe we'll do that. We'll kick this guy next turn. Trade. Quite a lot of money on trade. We've got a lot of ports in Spain that are working. That's it, I think. I think we maybe do some upgrading of farms, etc. Yeah, we're going to do that, I think. Let's have a look in France. We'll do the same here. And so in the lowland, surely. Oh, perhaps we've already going through doing this. Because actually a lot of them are. Let's have a look, let's see. So you can pick on one any farms. Don't want to upgrade that. Yeah, I think I must have been through. Spent all my money. Yeah, it's really dependent on yeah, it's dependent on research releasing the next level of buildings, I think. So we can't do very much now in Europe by the looks of it. Might be in Europe, in North America soon. I don't think that's a risk. Yeah, why not? Make people happy. Let's go for that. Okay, and we're done. We're done. We'll go back to Europe and then we'll end the turn. Am I building stuff? I should be. He needs. Oh no, he needs more infantry. I think there's an army over here that I've been shipping guys over from Madrid to Spain. So he needs one more infantry, and then that army will be up to strength. So we'll have 3 armies here, as we said, to hold northern Italy, which is plenty. That's a big army group. Right, let's end the turn. I think we've got a fleet heading towards the Ivory Coast trading area, so we'll have a look at that as well in this turn, this episode. Now the Prussians are the worry, because that guy retreated. Well, he didn't really retreat, he moved towards my my cities. Oh my gosh, got another. Wow, they really are pushing it. I'm going to have to put together an army, I think, or 1 or 2 stacks to try and destroy these guys. I'm fairly confident we can do it. We've got plenty of armies around. And once it's gone, of course, we'll be able to take Prague, once his armies are gone. What is he doing? He can't be having that many troops to move. Seems locked up in some way, I don't know why. He surely hasn't got, I say he doesn't have that many strategic problems to face. We'll be able to the universities and schools, etc. we've destroyed, we're going to convert those over to anti-disorder buildings, things like theatres and pleasure gardens, etc. We will get a rebellion in Germany, in Prussia, I think, in Berlin, Brandenburg. No way around that. But it's not like in Napoleon Total War. I think it throws up like hundreds of dragoons, and it's just really difficult to deal with rebellions in Napoleon. Empire is fairly gentle, to be honest. It doesn't tend to throw out too many stacks when actually the rebellion occurs. Yeah, we've got the Ottoman lag. We've had that the whole series, I think. It's obviously got worse, I think, as the game has developed. As it's got more units to move, we've ended up with a longer lag. But, I mean, it's never crashed, fingers crossed. Shouldn't say things like that, but it's never crashed. Come Ottomans. They're still our allies at the moment, although we're trying to block the Straits of Dardanelles. We're only doing that really to make sure that their armies are spread out across their two regions, because they're only at war in Europe, I think, at the moment. Not at war with Persia or Mughals or anything. Right, no one has attacked us, which is good. No new persons have attacked us. And he's done a bit of raiding, which is a bit sad, really, which is around here. Okay, workers on strike in Brandenburg. Well, we knew that. Denmark. Didn't realise that. I would have thought that would have gone over into... Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Okay, so those guys are still replenishing. Unit in Liguria. That was the one guy that we were... to make up the stack, so we're going to move the army forward to here. So we've got 3 armies here ready to take out the these guys. Let's move to here. I'm going to move the infantry round to here. Right. Okay. Did I really not get those guys to replenish? Perhaps I didn't. These guys here, these guys are not replenishing either, but we can't take this gun because he's in enemy territory, so to speak, if you get my meaning. It's not enemy territory, it's territory of the Austrians. Can we sabotage things and stuff like that? Yeah, there's not much we can do with that. He's just going to sit there and be bloody annoying. Okay, now here we can build something, as long as he doesn't then destroy it. Coaching in. Perhaps we just need to sit here, to be honest, in the border. I mean, there's not very much we can do. We can't go into there and get him, as we said. We need to deal with these guys because we're forging on this direction. They're hitting us from now. Saxony, that area. We need to definitely try and guard our flanks. This is all okay. All around here is fine. This is really quite strong. Need artillery. Do we need infantry? Infantry, really, I think. We've built some infantry. I think that we are. He's all still replenishing these armies. They've taken a lot of hits, of course. Navy. Where are we going to send the Navy to? I think all our ports are safe at the moment. Pretty certain they are, anyway. Right, okay. New port emerges. Let's see where that is. Let's go for a trading port. Causes. Where's that admiral then? Quite sure where that is. New town emerges. Choose Kasserine. Let's do that to make sure we keep this happy. Okay. Military technology, so we've now got lime juice and sauerkraut. So I think to get first class ships, first rate ships, we build this. Now we send this ship here, it's at Rostock, to protect that port, just around here, that investment that we've made. Good. I think we can get second rates there already, but I believe that when you get this, you can get first rates. So we're really kind of there for every first rates. Yeah, so that's all we need to do really. You only tend to use these ports once, and then that's it. To build the ships. Yeah, I know that's lazy, but it's quick, isn't it? It's quick doing it that way. But the trouble is we're now going to have to do this so that we can make sure we get everyone up to strength. And this army will have to stay here to guard the route into France. Alsace-Lorraine has always been kind of the area to defend. Either Germany or France have had it. They've all built fortresses, etc., all over it. Maginot Line, of course, in the 20th century. Boom. So they're back up to strength, or will be soon. These guys will be up to strength soon. That's a balanced army, but not a full stack, so maybe need to do something there. These guys are still replenishing. Doesn't look to me as if they're gonna, as if there's a Prussian fleet around. We're just gonna have a look. I'd be surprised if there was. It's not the kind of thing they do. They just destroy that. It's all just taking money from them. This is where they might be able to do some work. Let's go around here, see what's here. Yeah, there's not much to worry us, I think, on this kind of side of things. Over here, it's maybe got 2 stacks max, 2 stacks maximum, I think. Could possibly take out this. I think we're going to take out Gdansk, but we're going to besiege it for the moment. Oh no, just need to attack, don't we? It's assault. Yeah, this should be fine. Should have enough time to finish this. Around about 45 minutes, I think. And then we need to consider moving south then towards Prague and taking out all those other stacks that are there. We may still have to actually replenish for another turn. It's possible because we've taken so many hits, and we didn't have a massive reserve army to bring up and keep the momentum going. So you sometimes find that once you've done the initial attack, you then have to wait for a turn or so to replenish, and then you can do another wave of attacks. We're certainly doing fine. I mean, the Prussians are in as much depleted state as we are. In fact, worse. They're in a much worse state than we are. Right, so we just need to use our, I think the Native Americans are going to attack the Prussians, which is a weird combination, but oh gosh, I hate it when it rains. Right, let's move these to here and deploy. Let's get these guys together. They will obviously be the guys who are going to flank. In line cavalry, we'll keep. We're going to keep them side. We'll keep these guys together, although I don't tend to handle them too well. Some of you may have noticed that. Oh, actually, what we're going to do, that's just nuts, because we can put the cavalry here. In fact, we're going to put all the cavalry here. I'll just have a mobile force that attacks, flanks them and attacks. That's the idea. So we've got a line, some line infantry here. Okay. Let's put them here. Let's put the artillery here. These guys slightly back so we don't actually hit our own guys. These guys are going to go with the cav. Yeah, I think we're going to keep the militia in reserve at the moment. They're not good with cavalry. He did have some cavalry, but just put them there at the moment. General here, lots of trees, foot guards in reserve as well, I think, at the moment. Okay, so these guys we want to have that, these guys that. Okay, so all these guys here are going to move around and take them in the flank. That's the idea anyway. Well, I want everyone to move fairly close actually. Let's do that. I'm having trouble deploying these guys. Okay, well, already things are going okay, I think. Just want these guys not to fire, actually. Yeah, it's not going to be happy for them, I don't think. These dragoons. Those. Yeah, so he's got a fair amount of cavalry, so let's get involved. Let's pull out these guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about the main battle line because I'm absolutely certain, even without much supervision, these guys would just sit there and wipe these guys out. It's not going to end well for them, to be honest. It's really, I need to concentrate on this side of things. Let's go. What is this? Let's go here. Fire on these guys. Oh, we've got to watch this because we've got obstructions here. Okay, so one unit to the front, two to the side. Let's attack these guys, these infantry. Let's get the cavalry on. Push the cavalry on. Attack these guys in the rear. Okay, do they have longer range? I think they do. So we can't fire on. Let's get the artillery on these guys. Start hitting these guys in the rear, I think. Dragoons, that's not good. Get some artillery on here. So that's really favouring us this way. Keep shooting it out with these guys. This should be fine. The hell was that? It's Freikorps stuff. I think they must have put bombs or something down. You know, like mines. Get the general gone. Okay, they're gone. Okay, no, we don't need to completely destroy these guys. We're still charging. Dragoons, alright, okay. Get the general to the rear. Put these guys so they can fire. I assume they're going to come in. Oh, they're actually going. Let's continue with the fun. Yeah, I didn't think that these would survive for so long. These guys are behind a wall, and these guys have a slower fire rate, so infantry will normally beat dragoons. Not always, but you know, pretty much. Watch these guys in case they've got some kind of thing going on. These guys can actually attack over here. And the line cavalry have rallied, so they can fire on them again. they're gone. They're gone. So let's get the infantry up. Let's move up. Let's get the artillery over on this guy. Okay, come on guys, fire on them. The artillery will be enough to deal with these, I think, these guys. 30, 38. Yeah, we've not even really had to use the... Okay, this is going well. Once this gets going, I don't think these guys will last too long. Once we start to get a few hits on. Going to give them the bayonet, we're not going to shoot it out with them. 3 units against 1. Let's saddle up. Saddle up, and it's going to be all over fairly soon. Let's have a look, see what's going on over here. Got to watch this because we've got these things here. Whoa, we just got caught on the end there. 10 or 12 guys died, but it was enough to get them going. They're nearly finished. Let's put get the sabres out and charge these guys as well, because they'll be going soon as well. Wow, there's 144 of those guys, so it might not. We need the other infantry to come up. Let's get the other 4 regiments up. We might need them. Although if this unit goes, we'll draw these other guys in. It has gone. 19. Right, let's draw these guys in to give us a bit of a... was probably enough actually. Let's do that and put the sabres in, and let's just continue quickly finish this off. Although we didn't need to really, because it's a city, isn't it? Damn, I've wasted your time. We knew that we were going to win this, so it's just once they retreat in a city, that's it, they're gone. So it's only really if we get experience now. Although this is a pretty experienced army. This is one of the armies that's been in North America for quite a while. Gosh, the rain's really coming down. I don't know how much of this you're going to see. However, it is all over. And we haven't used the guards or the militia. We've got plenty of reserve. Got a brigade. Some of these infantry units hardly took any losses. And we're done. Right, okay, so that's another city that the Germans, I keep saying Germans, the Prussians don't have. We've got to look at what's going on around Prague. They're really pushing ahead, aren't they? There we go. Let's repair this. And repair the army. But as I said, there's not much. There's maybe a stack coming down. There's guys in here, and there's these guys. It's a stack, isn't it? They've basically got a stack to attack us here. Well, we're repairing, aren't we? At the moment. Let's go here, make him force us out of the port. Well, it'd be probably better for him to actually try and repair the port. Yeah, there's not much to trouble us, I don't feel. I'm not going to repair this stuff because he's just going to, or upgrade it because he's just going to attack it. There's no doubt of that. Yeah, we're fine here. We've got a nice little bottleneck here. We've got a fleet here. The Russian fleet's gone, which is interesting. We're going there to prevent anyone coming across that land bridge. The Swedes still have quite, well, not quite a fleet, but a few ships there. Maybe this guy's coming down to get rid of them. And are the Russians pushing on? Can't see it. Looks like the Swedes are maybe counter-attacking. Looks to me like they may well be counter-attacking. Not that they've got many troops, of course, doesn't look like it anyway. Okay, now this was the issue around here. Because we have troops that they're all replenishing. But we can put together an army, I think. I don't know. Right, well I think we're pretty much towards the end of the turn now anyway, I think. So you can see what else has happened. I think we're done, to be honest. Over this episode, we're replenishing there, this army's sitting here, just in case this guy tries to break out. This, well, alright, we'll risk that. Don't think we'll risk that. Yeah, I think I need to put together an army. Basically, I need to merge guys together so that we can then push on. See, some of these we do have regiments that are really up to strength. Any that are up to strength, of course, we'll use. We'll put together and attack this army here, but it's quite possible it will drag in these ones as well. But we can still do that. We're okay, we'll be fine. Okay, but that'll be in the next episode. I don't think we'll have time to do that now. If we go back to North America, we can have a quick look and see what's going on over here. I haven't done any upgrading of the cotton fields and stuff. I'm only doing the farms at the moment. Because, as I've said before, as the game goes on, you tend not to be able to trade with anyone, so it's really pointless developing loads and loads of plantations if you're not going to be able to sell it to anyone. Depends how long it goes on for, really, how long that period between becoming completely dominant and everyone attacking you and you building up all the plantations. I'm not saying I won't, I'm just saying at this particular moment I'm not going to do it. Same things with the fur trading. Again, it's not really worth doing it for me at the moment. I'd rather do the farms. Nope. I think we're trying to build flintlocks as well. Flintlocks, so I need to look at my science as well before I go. We end the episode. Wow, there's a lot of upgrading, wasn't there? A lot. Maybe most of our money is going to be spent upgrading this turn, I think. You can see why I've got to prioritise. I can't upgrade everything, so I need to decide how. Food really is most important, I suppose. I'll be there in a minute. Whoops. It's definitely something worth having. Look at roads, I think, maybe, and political structures in the next turn, possibly. And then ports following that. We've upgraded all things with gems and mines and gold mines, etc. So that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. Let's have a look at our science, because we don't really want flintlocks, do we? Flintlock stuff. Seville. So we're pretty much here, I think, on this side of the naval side. We don't really need to worry about that. Buildings. Do we need a gunnery score? Probably we do. Industrial technology. We could do that. Philosophy. We should be building a modern university somewhere. So we need to look at that. So industrial, I think we're going to go for interchangeable parts. We need to see that we're building a. Let's have a look. The only way to do this really is to look at them, isn't it? So I'm jumping around all over the place. Classical unit. We want a modern university, don't we? Seville is a school. College. Causes disorder, of course. That's the only thing I would say. Well, we've got to build a modern university, or we won't get all the previous things, but that will cause us quite a lot of disorder. And you can see already we're just about on the edge. The thing to do is to probably stop obtaining taxation from Spain. That would be one way to actually keep disorder under control. Yeah, I think that's what we would do. And a gunnery school, wasn't it? Gunnery school? Do we need a gunnery school? Not so much, I don't think. I always find that once I've got carcass shells, I'm fine. Great Arsenal gunnery school. So we don't have the cash anyway, and we need reorganised procurement, which we also haven't got. So it's like a codependent thing. We can't go on to here until we've got this. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So the next thing in the next episode, we're around about an hour, so I've got to end the episode. Next thing will be trying to deal with this guy, if we can get him out of the Austrian territory. But mainly it will be trying to deal with the push from South Saxony that they're kind of doing here. And I have to try and come across and destroy some of these armies, even if we have to take losses, and even if we have to maybe amalgamate some of these units, you know, to get them into full strength, so that we can keep the momentum going. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I'll be speaking to you very soon. Fridays are Spain days, and I'll be speaking to you soon, and take care. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.